Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Captured Channel. Some very heartbreaking news today from the entertainment world. Actor Malcolm-Jamal Warner has sadly passed away at the age of 55. He was on a family trip in Costa Rica, enjoying a swim, when tragedy struck. He drowned unexpectedly. This news has shocked many. It's truly sad and very sudden. Malcolm-Jamal Warner was more than just an actor. He was a talented director, music artist, and poet. He was known for powerful roles in shows like The Resident, Malcolm and Eddie, Sneaky Pete, and American Crime Story. He also appeared in movies like Tuskegee Airmen.
Malcolm-Jamal Warner, who played Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show, has died. Warner drowned off the coast of Costa Rica yesterday while on a family vacation. Police in Costa Rica say Warner was caught by a high current in the water. Malcolm-Jamal Warner starred in all 8 seasons of The Cosby Show as Theo Huxtable. He won an Emmy for his role as the only son of Bill Cosby's character, Cliff Huxtable. I spoke to Bill Cosby, of course, a longtime Montgomery County resident right here in the Delaware Valley. He remembered his young co-star with fondness.
And yet Malcolm-Jamal Warner was still able to give life to the character you had in mind?
Very much so. Very, very much so. Malcolm, you could depend on Malcolm always going to the shelter to learn his lines, to gather his character, to come out and be ready. When news came, it was shocking. And of course my thoughts went straight to his mother, who worked so hard. She was so wonderful with him.
Bill Cosby also sharing with me the humanity he remembers about Malcolm-Jamal Warner. After The Cosby Show, Warner went on to star in several other shows, including the long-running medical drama, The Resident. Malcolm-Jamal Warner leaves behind a wife and a daughter. He was 54 years old.
I think I was very fortunate coming out the gate with Cosby, which put me in a position where, and because I've always had a good team around me, I've always been in a position where I've had the luxury of being meticulous about the kind of roles that I choose. My mom was really instrumental in getting me to understand the concept of longevity, the concept of being versatile within this business, because she would always say, if you look at anyone in this business who's had longevity, there are times when they've been hot and times when they've not been hot. You have to decide what you're going to do during those times when you're not hot, so you're not making desperate acting choices.
People respected him, not just for his talent, but for his character. He never chased fame. He chose substance over spotlight, and that's what made him so special. Fans, friends, and fellow actors are now sharing their memories, their stories, their grief. Social media is filled with love and heartbreak for the man who gave so much to the world. It's always hard to lose someone like this. Someone who made us laugh, made us think, and reminded us what dignity looks like. So today, we don't just remember Malcolm-Jamal Warner, the actor. We remember the man, kind, real, grounded. Gone too soon, but never forgotten. Like I said, Malcolm-Jamal Warner was a man of principle. His passing is very, very unfortunate. So sad. I truly send my condolences to his wife, his family, his colleagues, and everyone who was close to him. It's devastating. It really is. Rest in peace, Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Now, I want to move on and talk about the actress and singer Chloe Bailey. She recently said something very interesting. Chloe compared her experience in the entertainment industry to the movie Sinners. Basically, she hinted that the reason she hasn't reached where she should be in her career is because she refuses to sell her soul.
Did you see Sinners? Yes, I saw Sinners. It was phenomenal. I absolutely freaking loved it. Can I be honest? After Sinners, I cried. Do you want to know why I cried? Yes or no? Or you're just like, Chloe, you cried because you're a crybaby. Just tell me.
In an industry where fame often comes with a hidden price, Chloe Bailey is choosing to stay true to herself. She's not taking shortcuts. She's not compromising her values. And because of that, some doors might be closing. But here's the thing. Real talent doesn't need to sell out. Chloe can sing, she can act, she's beautiful, confident, and smart. And even though the spotlight doesn't always shine on the honest ones, she's still standing strong. She's been through criticism. She's been misunderstood. But instead of breaking down, she keeps creating. Music, art, power. This industry will try to shape you into something fake, but Chloe is resisting that. She's saying, no, I'll do this my way. And that kind of bravery, it's rare. So whether the world gives her flowers now or later, they'll eventually see what she's made of. She's not just another pop star. She's a fighter. She's an artist. And she's someone who refuses to lose herself.
Okay, so I think anyone who... It just reminds you so much of the industry, right? And it's like you could have a gift like he did with his guitar. And like they said, when he's singing, he's honoring his ancestors and uplifting and all of that, but then it also attracts the not good. So it's like, in order for him to be successful, the vampires were telling him he has to sell out so that he could be, that he could live forever and his music could live forever. And it's exactly like things that I see and go through every day. And that's why I just like broke down crying, because it was showing like the people who decided not to go to the other side, they were in there fighting for their lives. They were in there going through it. While the ones who did give in, they were outside celebrating and having a good time and got things quicker and things like that. So the reason why Sinners resonated with me so much is because it's something that you see every day. And no matter how hard you work, no matter how good of a person that you are, no matter how talented you are, sometimes that's not enough to get you places.
Chloe, in so many words, is saying she won't sell her soul. And because of that, it's been harder for her to move forward. Honestly, I believe that. Chloe is massively talented. More talented than at least 90% of the artists out right now. She sings, she acts, she dances, she performs. But that's not all. She writes, she produces, she plays instruments. She's the complete package. And on top of all that, she has serious work ethic. But still, for some reason, it's been harder for her to rise. There are other things at play too, like maybe she left her group with Hallie a little too soon. And her team, they're not promoting her the way they should. Plus, a lot of people don't seem to connect with her music. Even though, honestly, I thought her last album, Trouble in Paradise, was solid R&B, really good stuff. But still, something's missing in the public connection.
That you need to be. And that's why Sinners, like, I was crying right after, because I feel like anyone in the industry could really resonate with it. And it also showed that what you have to give negativity permission to be inside. And as long as you don't invite it in, you'll be okay and safe. So that's why I really resonated with Sinners. And I thought it was so beautiful. I thought it was done so beautifully. And I'm just really proud of everyone who was a part of it. And I even cried when he was singing in the bar, and you see all the different, the history, all of the ancestors that came before us, that he wouldn't have been there to make music and play his guitar without the ones that came before him. So I feel like anyone who has a gift and has something that they truly, truly love, but feels like it's not coming to them in the time that they want it because they're moving in the right ways where they don't like give in, it's harder. And then you have like so many things tempting around you, like the vampire. So it was so deep. It was so deep. That's the reason I cried for like a whole hour after.
And let's be real, if she had signed certain deals or taken certain oaths, she'd probably already have a Grammy by now. Her streams? Sky high. Her promo? Everywhere. Bundles, billboards, media pushes, all of it. But she didn't choose that path. And I truly think that's why it's taking longer. Because she refused to sell out. She said no to the shortcut. And that's okay. Just like Malcolm-Jamal Warner once said, he didn't sell his soul just to land certain roles. And in this industry, if you're not willing to compromise who you are, it's going to take longer. Some people grind for years before they get their break. Others, they blow up fast because they made certain choices. But guess what? The fast rise often ends in a fast fall. It's just not worth it. Not if it costs you yourself. So yeah, I believe Chloe will get there. It might take more time, but that's perfectly fine. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe.